When the semester's workload piles up, so can students' laundry. Here's how one Elon entrepreneur plans to lessen your load.
Senior John Leonardo is trying to solve students' biggest problem: laundry.
My problem was I would leave my clothes in the washer and then they'd smell, and I just hated doing laundry.
His business, Elon Laundry, will pick up, wash, dry, and fold all your clothes in 2 days.
Your clothes are washed with your clothes. 48 hours, they're folded, returned right back to your door. You don't have to do anything. It's hassle-free.
Leonardo says the company is insured, and he won't be doing the laundry himself.
We have a dry cleaning company that we work in Burlington, and we have a laundry company that we work with. Two separate identities.
For $300 a semester, students can send out 10 pounds of clothing each week. That's about one full load of laundry in an average washing machine.
You're sitting around worrying about your laundry when you can be out hanging with your friends, playing basketball. I mean, you can go out and do that and forget about your laundry and it'll stink.
Freshmen are the focus of the program, and more are signing up to get their laundry done.
Sometimes there aren't washers available, so I don't have time to do my laundry when I have time.
A load off students' chest and into Leonardo's wallet. Julie Morris, Phoenix 14 News, tonight.
Visit elonlaundry.com.
The class of 2014 is the most diverse in university history. Representing 31 countries, multicultural students make up 17% of the incoming class. Director of Multicultural Recruitment Kim Johnson expects this diversity to create a shift in the academic environment.
Conversations in the classroom are going to change, and that's going to change the type of student we have here, which is going to attract a different type of student.
This year is the first in President Lambert's 10-year plan, and diversity is #1 on that initiative. If you're looking to get involved on campus, be sure to head to the Org Fair this Friday. The fair is from 4 to 6 p.m. on Young Commons outside of Mosley. Organization representatives will be on hand to answer questions and sign up new members.
Games over guns. How this Elon freshman is making a difference to our troops abroad. Serving in the military is a 24-hour day job. How many of those hours are spent being bored?
That's what this Elon freshman asked and found a solution to. Sophie Nielsen-Colding has his story.
Guns, uniforms, Game Boys? In 10th grade, Peter Gallagher and a friend started their own charity. For the past 2 years, Games for Heroes has been busting boredom on the battlefield.
It's for the troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. We were discussing, what we could do to help the troops, and the most requested item from these soldiers were handheld video games.
Gallagher does not currently know anyone serving, but there is one connection he shares: motivation enough to collect games and gaming systems, package them, and then send them overseas.
These troops are like 18, 19, 20 years old. So, it fit, and there wasn't a unique charity for it, so we decided to start it up.
Despite the recent move from White Plains, New York to 3rd Floor Smith, Gallagher is still welcoming donations.
So if someone has a handheld video game system lying around, or a game, or even batteries, just like an old Game Boy that they don't use, I'd be very happy to take it, and the troops would love it.
Peter loves gaming, and after starting the project in 2008, he donated his own Game Boy and PSP. Now at Elon, his game of choice is his Xbox.
Got Madden here. It's a good game. Got NCAA football. And Splinter Cell Conviction.
Not afraid of technology, Gallagher is also the creator of the project's website. A lot of work, but there is one reason he hasn't lost the drive to lend a hand, or a game.
Support the troops. Whether you agree with the war or disagree with the war, I think there are troops out there, and they do need support. I think a lot of people forget that.
In Elon, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, Phoenix 14 News Tonight.
Now, donating your gaming system isn't the only way to help. Supporters can also donate money through the Games for Heroes website. Just a couple of bucks could make a soldier smile. For a link to the Games for Heroes website, log on to phoenix14news.wordpress.com. So Jasmine, did you check out that Duke game this weekend?
No, unfortunately I missed it, but I heard Laura has all the details with it. Laura, how was it?
It was good. An Elon player was dropped from the NFL this week. And the wins and losses of Elon athletes. That's what's coming up in your Phoenix 14 Sports. See you on the other side of the break. Phoenix fans, I'm Laura Levitt bringing you the first sports update of the year. Elon athletes were busy this past weekend, so let's get started. The Dallas Cowboys released Terrell Hudgens last week. Hudgens graduated from Elon this past May and was a record-breaking wide receiver for the Phoenix. The Cowboys signed Hudgens as an undrafted free agent in April. He played well in practice and caught a 12-yard pass in a preseason game against the Cincinnati Bengals. However, the Cowboys have a long list of wide receivers and released Hudgens in an effort to decrease the number of players. It is possible that Hudgens will return to Dallas as a member of the practice squad. Hudgens returned to Elon this weekend and supported his own team as the Phoenix battled the Duke Blue Devils. Phoenix fans traveled to Durham to show their support as well. Elon started strong, driving 63 yards before Adam Schreiner earned 3 points with a field goal. Duke answered with a touchdown run by Desmond Scott, but Duke wasn't done. Donovan Varner scored a touchdown in the end of the first quarter, and Brendan King scored early in the second to make the score 21-3. Elon fought back, and Adam Schreiner kicked a career-long 47-yard field goal to give the Phoenix 3 more points. Duke answered back with a field goal to increase the Blue Devils' lead. The first half was coming to a close, but Elon wasn't going to give up. Brandon Newsome fell into the end zone to score Elon's first touchdown. The Blue Devils scored and added another 3 points with a field goal. At the half, the score was 13-27 with Duke with the lead. Elon had a chance to score in the third quarter, but Schreiner missed a 44-yard field goal. The Phoenix went into the fourth quarter ready to go. Riddle scored a touchdown on a run to bring Elon within 7 points of the Blue Devils, but Duke wasn't going to give up that easy. Duke's Josh Sneed scored on a run, and then Jay Hollingsworth jumped into the end zone to increase Duke's lead to 41-20. With only 2 minutes left in the game, Scott Riddle connected with Kier Brown on a 30-yard pass to add more points for the Phoenix, but it wasn't enough. Elon lost 27-41. Come to Rhodes Stadium Saturday at 7 to cheer on the Phoenix at their first home game as they battle Shaw. The men's soccer team suffered an unfortunate loss to Charlotte. After a scoreless first half, Charlotte scored a goal early in the second, and Elon was unable to respond. The women's soccer team had a successful weekend, beating Gardner-Webb 2-1 in overtime and dropping Coastal Carolina 3-1. After starting the season undefeated, the volleyball team flew to California for a tournament. California State Northridge and Sacramento State beat Elon, but the Lady Phoenix fought back and beat the University of Texas San Antonio before coming home. Both the men's and women's cross-country team ran in the Covered Bridge Open in Boone on Friday. The men placed 6th and the women placed 7th.
Thanks, Laura. Now take a look at this. Atlanta, Georgia was invaded this weekend by Star Wars and gladiators.
Science fiction fans gathered for Dragon Con, America's largest sci-fi convention. Participants were in full costume for the parade, most as their favorite sci-fi characters. Others turned out for film screenings.
The festival benefits the Georgia chapter of the Lupus Foundation of America. The convention wraps up this evening and is held once a year.
Sounds like it was all for a good cause, but it's pretty interesting. Are you a Harry Potter or Star Trek fan?
I mean, not really, but...
To dress like that, you are?
Mm-hmm. I guess you kind of have to be, right?
All right. Be sure to continue checking our website at Phoenix14News.wordpress.com for the latest updates. You can also friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for breaking news as it happens.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Mallory Lane.
And I'm Jasmine Spencer. Have a great and happy Labor Day, Elon.